everyone! Welcome to my vlog. Hi everyone! So for today's video, we're going to talk about me and of course my thoughts. So moving on, I know most of you knew me already, but allow me to introduce myself. Of course, this is my video. So I'm Reggie Pasoy. I am 19 years old and turning 20 this 4th of July. I'm living at Tambo, Bonoan, Chateau, Negros Oriental. That is the boundary of Shatan and then Santa Catalina. What else? I'm currently studying Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Negros Oriental State University. And we are 5 siblings in the family. Our youngest is in Manila, that is studying. My other siblings are currently living with my parents, of course. So my parents... Okay, we are going to answer some of the questions that my friends had asked. I have actually posted something on Facebook, you can check it here. Some of my Facebook friends had commented their questions. Then we are going to answer it honestly or genuinely. Unfortunately, we're just going to choose among these questions that would somehow relate or that would somehow serve the purpose of this video, and that is to know more about me and some of my thoughts. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so the first question goes like this. Tell us something about yourself. Well, I can say that I'm a type of person that is not introvert nor extrovert. You know, I think I'm in the middle. I talk a lot sometimes, I crack some jokes, I socialize, and I even have a lot of acquaintances, but sometimes also, I'm also silent. I don't talk or I don't socialize. I think it goes with the mood. Another thing is that I love spending most of my time doing nothing. You know, consider some alone time. Yeah. In short, I'm a boring person. Next is biggest chip on your shoulder. This is quite hard for me. I mean, why are you watching so serious? Well, anyway, I think it's the responsibility as a daughter of my parents. Well, I'm not saying that my parents are being hard on me, but the pressure sometimes, you know, I'm in a long-term relationship and I wouldn't do anything that would ruin my life or that would change my life in an instant. I also chose to work while studying. And to note that I'm studying a pre-med degree and my course already speaks volume. They may or may not pressure us, but given that our youngest is an achiever, that also shapes me. It's not like we're in competition with my siblings, but we also want to prove something with our parents. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Okay, next. Is your brother handsome? Probably. This question came from my brother. Okay, I'd like to say no, but I know my brother would bash my first vlog if I said that. So yeah, anyway, kidding aside, I have to be honest, my siblings are all pretty and handsome. Just look at this. Okay, anyway, so let's move on. Next question is from a friend of mine. So, para kang kinsa ka man mo bangon. Really? Well, this is cliche, but of course, for my parents, my family, my loved ones. Yeah. Okay, next is, what quality do you admire the most about yourself? I don't know. Well, I love myself, so I can say that all of it. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm working to become a better person, a better version of myself. So I'm gonna say all of the qualities that I have, whether you like it or not. But this is me, so all of it. Okay, next question is, what do you do to get rid of stress? Well, number one is I do stress eating. My partner and my board mates can vouch for that. Another is I'll seek for my alone time and a good night's sleep. Although I don't usually have a good night's sleep given the nature of my work, but that's what I want. So yeah. Next is 5 to 10 facts about me. I'm just only going to give 6, 5 or 6. So first is, I eat a lot of fries. I have a lot of trauma. Attention seeker. Yes, that's me. Alcoholic. I have to be honest with that. I'm a coffee bum. And lastly, I think I joined enough public speaking contests before, but now I think I have fear in talking in front of a lot of people, and that scares me. Okay, next question is, do you feel unappreciated at some point? Of course. Well, it's inevitable. Oftentimes, when my efforts weren't reciprocated or even noticed, then I feel like you don't appreciate me. It's fine actually. I understand that people don't really dwell on your life that much, so some efforts won't be recognized, and it may sound selfish, but yeah, that's me. What for you is the best part about adulting? I guess it's the freedom. That's my point of view. Freedom with limitations, of course. When we were kids, my Q and I never actually experienced those bad things. So at this age, I guess we're the same with my brother. We're living the best of us. Opo, bumabawi po kami. So next is, did you try to reminisce your past life, past self, and wanted to go back at some point? Yes, I did. And yeah, I also want to go back, of course. As I grew older, I also want to go back to the times or to the days where the only thing I think about is onto what excuse I'll say to my mother in order for me not to sleep in the afternoon. Feel me? I hated that before actually, but now I wish I should have slept that time. You see, you'll really miss those times and then regret not doing it. Our past self is too young to think of its value to the point of not caring about its importance and on how it'll impact us as a person. We don't know that it will be beneficial when we grow up, right? So, advice to those young people out there, when you still have a lot of time to idle in your bed, then do it. Don't think on growing up too fast. You'll miss when you grow up, I swear. And the saddest part is that you only have the slightest chance to do that in your adulthood. Been there, done that. Ang daling. Better listen. If given a chance na you can go back sa past and i-correct imo sa'yo, what would it be? Why are the questions so serious? I don't know actually. Well, human as I am, I committed a lot of mistakes before, even now. Well, maybe it's when the time that I've been selfish. Well, it's not that I'm no longer selfish, but the selfishness before was at its peak, that it resulted in losing a friend that was dear to me. Not was, but a friend that is dear to me. Funny thing is that if I love, part of my love language is being selfish. Some people would say that if you love someone, you'll set them free, you'd be happy with the things they're happy, like this, like that. But I don't. My past self would always say that once you're my friend and you'll say that you love me, but you'll be happy with the things I'm uncomfortable in, or you're happy without me, then you don't love me at all. You're not talking about the love that I mean. Or maybe you're just infatuated by the fact that I am your friend or you have me as a friend. Yeah, that was me before, or maybe until now. But that selfishness, I guess, toned down a bit, I think. I'd consider going back to those times and correct it. Maybe if I haven't been selfish, then we could still be friends or still close to that specific person. Well, it's all in the past now, and our lack of power to turn back time. So, I guess it would be impossible. Maybe it happened. Oh no, not maybe. It happened for a reason, I'm sure. So yeah, that's it. So, Were you an achiever in your high school or senior years? Apil-apil sad ka og contest? Hindi naman sa... Pero parang ganun na nga. No, anyway. Well, yeah, it's not being cocky or it's not like I'm cocky, but yeah, my siblings and I had joined enough contests before. May it be in language art show, journalism, or the press conference and the like. I sometimes ace the contest and sometimes I don't. That's part of the game. Yeah. So yeah.
You want to know more about me?